Sandy here from Scrapbooks Blessings Club, and I have a tutorial for you on using Prismacolor pencils and odorless mineral spirits. I already have the colors I need. They're right here. We're going to do this video in 3 parts. So today's going to be skin, and then the next one will be hair, and then the third one's going to be the clothing and like the shoes and the bows. The stamp that I'm using, as you can see, is My Besties. And I absolutely love this stamp. I saw it the other day and fell in love with it. So for my skin, what I like to use are these 5 pencils. The first one, of course, is Light Peach. And then I have Peach. And then I have Burnt Ochre. So those 3 are my skin tones. And then for the cheeks, I use Pink and Carmine Red. Okay, and then I have blending stumps or blending tools here. I like these because they're a little harder and easier to use than the hollowed out ones like this. I think they last a little bit longer and they blend just a little bit better. Okay, so let's get started. First thing I like to do is I take my peach. Sorry about that with my phone. I take my peach and I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to color her whole face first. And as I'm coloring the face, I'm just putting even pressure all the way down. And then what I'm going to do is go ahead and blend this out. So it's almost like you're barely going to see the light peach. But this is our nice base color. And then I'm also going to go ahead and do her arm and hands, her neck here. I'm going to take my blending tool and I'm going to go ahead in little circles and I'm just going to blend out that peach, that light peach. So I don't have any lines. And that's what the odorless mineral spirits does. It just blends down the color, you know, helps you blend and breaks that color down a little bit so you can spread it and have a nice smooth look. From here I'm going to do her arms. And then this arm. Perfect. Now, how I like to color my images is I like to do what I call like line coloring. What I do is I just go ahead and I put my color on the outlines of the image and then I blend in towards the middle. So that way I don't have to worry about where the light's going to hit. So it's going to look like the light is shining right in front of her. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is just go ahead and start to outline. And this is in the peach. And I'll went ahead and put all the numbers down for you. What's nice is that these colors you can also get open stock. So you can just go ahead and buy the pencil if you want. I think it's like $1.89 at Michael's without having to buy the whole box. Okay, so see, all I did was went ahead and outlined all the way around her face. And then I'm going to come right here and I'm going to outline her neck all the way down the shirt neckline. And then I'm going to come the arms and I'm going to outline the arms and the hand. Now I'll cover this side. By doing the outline coloring, like I said, I don't have to worry about where light direction is, and this is a good technique for beginners. So I think that's why I like it a lot. I consider myself a beginner. So now I'm going to go ahead and get some of the odorless mineral spirits, and I'm just going to start blending that line down towards like going inside, like kind of like starting out here big and go zoop, like that. That's the only way I can really think about it. How to explain it. So I'm just going to keep on blending little circles. I'm blending up. I guess what I want to say is I don't want to blend all the way here in the middle because that's where the light's going to be. Get the chin. Keep blending up. And then what's nice is I can go back, and if I want, I can go ahead and make this just a little bit darker. Okay, let me go ahead and zoom in, bring it a little bit closer so you can see a little bit easier there. Okay, so I'm going to keep going. Just go a couple times. Then if I think I need a little bit more, like right here, I'm just going to go back in with my pencil and lay down a little bit more color. And then go ahead and blend that out again. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and do her neckline. Same thing. I'm blending out that color, but I'm not coloring right in the middle, right here. And then I'm going to go down her arms. Blending, but not coloring her whole arm. Okay. Easy. Now, what I'm going to do is take this pencil here, which is my burnt ochre. It's PC 943. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to outline again. This is going to give me a little more dimension. But I'm just going to do a nice skinny line. Because with this line, I'm going to blend it, but I want it to really kind of stay where it is. I don't want to move it too much. And then we'll get her chin. And then here we're going to go ahead. And I'm just going to kind of, for this one, I'm just going to kind of focus here underneath where a lot of the shadow would be, right under her face. Okay, and then on this one, I'm going to go ahead and put the line down. More so on the underneath, just lightly on top. And then the same here. More so on the bottom where her hand's resting, and then just lightly on top. Okay, and now taking my stump, we're going to go ahead and we're just going to try not to move it a lot. Just go ahead and try to blend it so you don't have that harsh line. And you see there I get really nice shading there. Okay, let's keep going. And another here. On the sides here, the sides are a little darker because you want the face to seem like it's rounded. So there you go. Now you can see really good here in the light, so it looks like it's a big outline. But the peach is in there, I promise you. Come down here and do the same thing. Blend down and then the arms. Okay. Now, it looks like a big portion here is still very pale and not blended, but that's okay because now what we're going to do is we're going to take our blush colors. I'm going to take the Carmine Red and we're going to do that right here on the side. Okay, so under the eye down to like her bottom of her cheek, and then we're going to do that to the other side. Just like that. And then we're going to blend this, and this is going to blend out really nice there. So put that over there on the side, and the same thing here. Underneath the side here. And then what I'm going to do is take the peach, or not the peach, I'm going to take the pink, which is PC 929, and I'm going to just put a little bit color under her eye. A little color there under her eye, almost like clown cheeks. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to blend that. And we're going to blend that with the Carmine Red. And then same thing down here. Push that in and blend those two together. Okay, now looking at it, it still seems like we have a harsh line there with those two cheeks, but that is okay because what I'm going to do is go back with my peach and I'm going to outline kind of where her cheeks are there, like the sides of her mouth here. I'm going to outline those, and then I'm going to come here and I'm going to outline her nose, and I want to give her nose a little more definition, so I'm just going to do a little line up. Not too much, just a little. Okay. Just a little bit of definition there on the nose, or like the nose, and kind of have those go out a little. Okay, and then right under here, right there, and right here, I'm going to add a little bit more of the peach. And then taking my peach blending tool, I'm going to go ahead and starting here at the mouth, I'm going to blend those all in towards the cheeks. See, so now we just got rid of that harsh line. And then we're going to blend it up where we added the peach underneath. Peach underneath. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to blend that towards the center here under her nose. So blend that peach in under her nose. So I still got my light peach, like the light is coming right on her face, but now I got the cheeks blended in. And now I'm going to work over here and I'm just going to kind of soften real lightly and just kind of blend that nose in there, that line for that nose. And there you go. Okay. So that looks really good. And like I said, this is the simple, easy way to do line coloring. Okay. So for our next part, we're going to be doing the hair. Okay. And then the last part is going to be her clothes and her bow. Okay. Until next time, have a blessed day. Bye-bye.